Welcome to the inaugural episode of the relaunch of Heat. We are live from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and we have not one but two title matches tonight. The Intercontinental title will be on the line in the main event in a triple threat match with Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, and Chris Jericho. In the co-main, we have the European Championship on the line in a fatal four-way matchup. We have a great tag team match with the Hart Foundation taking on D-Generation X, and we are going to kick things off this week with the master and ruler of the world, Psycho Sid, taking on the corporate champion, The Rock, accompanied by both Vince and Shane McMahon. Last week on Shotgun, we crowned a new WWF champion in The Undertaker as he defeated the man they call Vader, the Hitman Bret Hart, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. We also crowned new tag champions in Edge and Christian. We crowned a new women's champion in Jacqueline, the hometown heroic. And we crowned a hardcore champion in Mankind as he defeated Goldust.
Making his way to the ring from West Memphis, Arkansas, weighing in at 317 pounds, Psycho Sid!
And here comes the big man, Psycho Sid. Former two-time WWF champion. Former bodyguard of Shawn Michaels. The man, the master, and the ruler of the world. Big Sid, looking to make a big statement against probably the biggest star in this industry, that being The Rock, the corporate champion. Well, I don't know if we can say champion right now because he doesn't have any gold around his waist. There it is, Sid. Looking to continue where he left off last when he was in the WWF. And you can hear the boos coming in. Here comes The Rock, Rocky Maivia, third generation star, former WWF champion, former Intercontinental champion, tag team champion, Royal Rumble winner, main evented countless WrestleManias, his rivalries with the likes of Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H, Mankind, The Undertaker. The most electrifying man in sports and entertainment today. But the fans don't really care about that. His attitude, he has gone back to being a corporate champion. He's gone back to the corporate Rock with the corporate elbow, the corporate eyebrow. And Vince and Shane are more than happy to have him back in the fold with the new corporation. And Rocky coming out trying to shake Sid's hand. And oh, Sid not too happy with that. Lack of respect there. Now maybe, you know, when he first started as Rocky Maivia, he would have shook his hand. And maybe, you know, as the people's champion. But no, corporate Rock not having any of it. And Rock takes over Sid. With a nice headlock takeover and a fist right to the face. Kick to the midsection. And Rocky is, having his way with the big man already. And a modified stun gun on that bottom rope there. And Sid counters with a leg sweep. And this is what Sid needs to do. Keep Rocky down. Neither one of these guys wants to let up. A lot of wrestling companies say this now, but wins and losses here do matter. A big win here, and a cover by The Rock, kicking out before one. But a win here could propel you up in the rankings, and we do have a new WWF champion, but no #1 contender set as of yet. So both these guys, neither were in that Fatal 4-Way, so they want to get their names up there on that top contender list. And a suplex from the apron back into the ring by Sid. And down goes Rocky. A kick right to the spine. Sid slowing the pace down. Exactly what he needs to do. Rocky counters and a reverse DDT by Rocky onto Sid. And spine buster onto the big man. And Rocky, another kick to the spine of Sid now. Rocky setting Sid up. Sid's getting up. What's he going to have in there? Rock bottom coming. And rock bottom to Sid. Down goes the big man. Rock with a cover. 1, 2, and no! Sid with the shoulder. Getting the shoulder up at the last second. But the damage might have been done already. Rock hitting a pretty quick rock bottom. And now a dragon sleeper. Don't really see that out of Rock too much, but Sid gets to the ropes. More damage to the back there of Sid. Also damaging the neck in that move. And Rocky's got him up. Looks like maybe a Samoan drop. No, he's going to pick him up. And there's a more traditional version of the stun gun. Rock's got the leg and drops a leg down right on the side of Sid's knee. Doing what he can to keep the big man down. Sid's back up, reverses the Irish whip, and over the rope goes the Rock. And Sid going to suplex the Rock back into the ring. The second time he's done that this match. You think maybe Sid want to knock him out of the ring and take a couple seconds to regroup, but now Sid just ground and pounded with that right hand on Rocky's face. Going for a cover now, and Rocky out before even one. This is our inaugural episode of the relaunch of Heat. Thank you everybody for joining us here. We're coming to you live from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And a big clothesline after Sid's into the corner. Down he goes. Rocky back in full control. And the McMahon's got to be loving it. Go for spinebuster. Sid counter with the DDT. And Sid's got Rocky by the throat. This is how he beat Vader. And In Your House in October 97. Chokeslam, or 96 rather. And after the chokeslam though, Vince distracting Sid. And doesn't seem like that's hard to do. And backbreaker. Down goes Sid. Rocky back in full control. Sid countering though with a back elbow. And a kick to the midsection. Here it comes. Sid hits this. It is over. Powerbomb. And he's going to get him away from the ropes. But Vince on the apron. Vince distracting the ref. Mr. McMahon there. And Sid, big clothesline. Another one. And the big man is pretty angry. And a jumping clothesline. Down goes Rocky. And Rocky with the counter. Shoulder tackle. Down goes Sid. Rock showing everybody how smart he is with that counter. Big clothesline by Rock. Another one. He's getting momentum now. Down goes Sid. And what's Rocky doing? No. In a choke slam. Rocky choke slamming Sid. Cover. Is he going to beat him with his own move? 1, 2, no. And he does. The Rock defeats Psycho Sid, and not just does he defeat him, but he does it using his own move that he hit him on earlier, the choke slam. Spine bustered early, Rock bottom. Sid was able to kick out at 2. Sid countered a spine buster there. We thought the momentum was all in Sid's favor. Here's the choke slam Sid delivered. And if it wasn't for Mr. McMahon getting on the apron there, after that power bomb, it's over. No one gets up from that. But as you see, the ref distracted. Rocky gets up, hits Sid with a choke slam of his own, and wins the match. What a way to kick off this episode, the premiere episode of the relaunch of Heat. And there's that corporate eyebrow there. The fans not happy with the result. And Rock savoring this victory. He should. It was a tough one. And as you saw, I don't think that this will be the last time we see The Rock and Psycho Sid go at it. But our next match, a heated rivalry to say the least. The Hart Foundation, D-Generation X. It'll be the original Hart Foundation, meaning it'll be Brett and the Anvil taking on Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Tag team action here. And the Harts, not too popular here in Baton Rouge. Hearing a lot of the jeers out there for the Hitman and the Anvil. But this is going to be good. This is a heated rivalry. Brett and Shawn hate each other. The Harts and DX can't stand each other. So why not? Why not do it on the premiere episode of the relaunch of Heat? DX making their way to the ring. The amount of hate in this match, you can't even measure. It goes as far back as I'd say late 80s between the Rockers and the Hart Foundation. You move forward, Survivor Series, and we're not talking 97, we're talking 92. When Brett successfully defended the World Wrestling Federation Championship against Shawn Michaels. And 1 year later, Shawn Michaels replacing Jerry Lawler in a Survivor Series to take on the Hart family was the big reason why Owen pushed off from them, because Owen was the only one defeated by Shawn Michaels. Go on to WrestleMania 12 in the Iron Man match. And then, obviously, Montreal, Survivor Series 97 with the screw job. So we're going to have Brett and Triple H start things off. Side slam by the game. And DX. Huge fan favorites here tonight. Nice counter by the game. And a knee drop right onto the face. I believe Brett's last match as an active competitor on Raw was the match he had with Triple H right before the Survivor Series in 97, where Triple H got a count-out victory over the Hitman. Brett now tags in the Anvil. What do they got planned? Anvil up on that second rope and down onto the arm. Triple H counters off that, trying to muscle over the anvil. Triple H probably can do it, but it's going to be a little hard. And a big kick to the spine. And Hunter tags in Shawn. And the Anvil has a lot of history with DX2. After Brett left, the Anvil was completely humiliated by D-Generation X. When at first they said he was going to be their newest member, and then they turned on him. And the Anvil up and over, down goes Shawn. And Shawn back into the corner. That's not where he wants to be, and counter by Shawn off the suplex attempt. Bringing that arm over his own shoulder. And now the Anvil in trouble. Kick to the midsection of Neidhart. And a power bomb. No, he's going to switch it into a fireman's carry and a modified stun gun. And Jim Neidhart is in a lot of trouble, but kicks off Shawn. And a big right hand by the Anvil onto the Heartbreak Kid. And the Anvil trying to bring Shawn back to him and Brett's corner. Head over to Snapmare Takedown. And Shawn now with a back suplex of his own. And the Anvil trying to get to Brett, but Shawn not allowing that to happen. And Shawn whipping the Anvil into his corner and big running forearm. And he's setting him up. The band is tuning up. Oh, and Triple H. What a trickery. I think the Anvil was getting ready to maybe try to block that super kick, but Triple H got him from behind. And now he's going to tune up again. The band tuning up, and sweet chin music. Down goes Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Cover. One, and Brett breaks it up. Saving the match for the Hart Foundation. Side Russian leg sweep on to Brett. That's one of his signature moves. Shawn just pulled off on Brett. And short arm clothesline, down goes Michaels. Anvil looking for his partner, but Brett's out on the floor trying to recover from that Russian leg sweep that Shawn did. Up and over with the throw. The Anvil catching some momentum back, trying to pull Shawn away from his corner. Over the cover here. One, and that'll be it. And Irish whip into the ropes goes Shawn Michaels. And big shoulder tackle by Jim Neidhart. Down goes the Heartbreak Kid. Neidhart picking him up and just tossing him into the neutral corner. And the Anvil makes the tag to Brett. Here we go. Brett and Shawn. And Shawn whips Brett into the corner. And Brett with a big backbreaker on Shawn Michaels. This is what Brett was wanting this whole match. This is probably why he even agreed to have this match. He just wanted a way to get his hands on Shawn Michaels. And Shawn Michaels has front face lock on the Hitman now. Where's he going to bring him to? He's going to bring him to him and Triple H's corner. And he will tag in Hunter. And big right hand in the gut. And Triple H now legal man. Has Brett up. Puts him up on his shoulder. And a stun gun on the Hitman. And Brett rolls out of the ring. But Triple H grabs the Hitman and smashes his face right on that apron, the hardest part of the ring. A steel bar. And a kick right to the quadricep. Brett knows that Triple H has had quad problems in the past. Smashes his face. Down goes the Hitman again. And referee's up to 4 now. And Triple H whipping Brett back into the ring. And he's going to smash his chin, it looked like, and his throat right on that bar. That apron of the ring. But Brett countering now Triple H. And he's setting the game up. What's this? Pile driver coming? Pile driver. Down goes Hunter. What's Brett got planned for Hunter Hearst Helmsley right now? He's setting him up, and a short suplex there. He's got him by the head, and he just rips him up and down again. Triple H counters. Right hand by the game, counters by Brett. Brett with a right of his own, and running bulldog by the Hitman. Classic Bret Hart. And what's he doing? He's got something planned. Is he looking for the sharpshooter? Or he is looking for the sharpshooter. Will he get him over? Bret's got Triple H in the sharpshooter. This could be it. Will Triple H tap out? He's got him. Not even in the middle. He's got him on his part of the ring. And Triple H does tap out. Bret makes the game tap out. And the Hart Foundation come away with the victory over D-Generation X. In a match that looked like DX had most of control of. And this is what did it right here, the sharpshooter. And Triple H had no choice but to tap out.
Here are your winners, Bret, the Hitman Hart, and Jim, the Anvil Neidhart. The Hart Foundation.
Big win for the Hearts here on the premiere relaunch of Heat. Now, even though those were big matches, you could call those prelims. In comparison, our 2 championship matches are coming up next. The first will be the Fatal 4-Way European title match. We have the Godfather, Lord Steven Regal, or William Regal. The other attire he had was not fitting of this era. X-Pac, and the first ever World Wrestling Federation European Champion, Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog. One of these 4 men will be walking out of here tonight as champion and as the new European champion. Not just as a Fatal 4-Way, as you can see, it's falls count anywhere. So, but it's not a 4-way dance. This is one fall to a finish. Falls count anywhere. For the undisputed WWF European Championship.
Making his way to the ring from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 243 pounds, William Reed L.
William Regal making his way to the ring. Former European champion, former Intercontinental champion, former tag champion, king of the ring. Just about done it all in this business. A perfect example of the European / especially British style catch-as-catch-can technique and ability. He is absolutely phenomenal and will be a tough out for anybody and is a perennial contender for any title here in the WWF.
And his opponents, first, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 204 pounds, the X-Factor.
X-Pac coming back, former European champion, former tag team champion, former cruiserweight champion, former light heavyweight champion, known for the biggest upset in Monday Night Raw history when he beat Razor Ramon. Almost had another big upset when he should have beaten The Rock for the WWF title if it wasn't for Shawn Michaels.
And from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 320 pounds, the Godfather.
He's signaling for something. Oh, here they come, the Hoes. Godfather bringing some of his lovely ladies out with him. Former Intercontinental Champion. A superior striker. Great with submissions. A big man with incredible speed for his size. And as fun-loving as he is outside the ring, he is that much more deadly inside it. I wonder here if he's going to offer, any of his opponents, any of his lovely ladies tonight to maybe get out of this match. And it looks like Godfather's got something to say to this amazing crowd here in Baton Rouge.
It's time, once again, for everybody to come aboard the... Man, I know that I ain't the only one. Is there any pimps up in this house? To all y'all that know that the Godfather be pimping hoes, man, I want to hear you from the top of this building to the front row and everybody in between. Light it up for the Godfather and say...
Godfather, always a crowd favorite. He might be the crowd favorite, but the man about to come down to the aisle, I think, is the odds-on favorite.
And from Manchester, England, weighing in at 256 pounds, the British Bulldog.
Davey Boy just about done it all in the WWF Tag Team Champion, European Champion, the first ever European Champion, Intercontinental Champion. He has faced them all and beaten them all. The man with the most experience in this match, I believe. Or at least the most big match experience. Here we go. That's what it's all about. WWF European Championship. And we are underway. Bulldog and X-Pac, Regal and Godfather. And Bulldog countering X-Pac. Regal getting rid of the Godfather. X-Pac, nice back suplex on the Regal. And Davey Boy and the Godfather going at it. They've got to be careful and watch, make sure there's not a decision or a pinfall made in the ring, but they can also go for their own pinfalls or submissions. Outside the ring, X-Pac going for the cover, one on Regal. You saw how fast the Bulldog got back in there. And a side Russian leg sweep, down goes X-Pac, courtesy of the Bulldog. And big slam, down goes Regal, and here comes the Godfather, big elbow drop onto William Regal. And a cover by the Bulldog on X-Pac. The ref's out there, but so is the Godfather. Big side kick into the face of X-Pac by the Godfather. And he's going to look like, oh, hammerlock on a Regal. Back elbow by Regal will get out of that from the Godfather. And a fisherman, or a Northern Lights suplex rather, onto the Godfather. Bulldog has X-Pac in the fireman's carry and stun guns him right on the apron of the ring. And Bulldog has X-Pac up by his shoulders, counter into a reverse DDT, while the Godfather tosses Regal. Just, oh, what a tackle. And X-Pac coming after the Godfather with a nice kick. Right hand into the ring goes the Godfather, courtesy of X-Pac, but Davey Boy now has X-Pac. And a clothesline, down goes, but cover one. Bulldog covering X-Pac, Regal having to come back out of the ring to break that up. And X-Pac coming back into the ring after the Godfather. Big reverse elbow off the ropes. Here comes X-Pac going to the top. What's he thinking? He's setting the Godfather up for something. And a Hurricane Rana off the top rope into a cover. One. And all he gets is one. Regal and the Bulldog going at it on the floor. And a necktie drop by Regal onto the Bulldog onto the floor. And X-Pac, educated feet. One. And ooh, X-Pac going for more. Godfather countering. While that was happening, Regal was pinning the Bulldog out here on the floor. And reverse elbow out of the corner by X-Pac. X-Pac, X-Factor. That'll do it. X-Pac's going to take it. Cover. 1, 2, and a kick out with a shoulder up by the Godfather. Regal relieved because he was not making it in time. Big drop kick by William Regal on X-Pac. And Davey Boy just knocking down Regal, picking him back up. What's he going to do? Military press. Regal counters. Poke to the eye. And a dragon suplex by Regal on the Davey Boy. Now he's going after the arm. Maybe trying to set up for that Regal stretch. And a exploder suplex coming down. Goes Davey Boy, courtesy of William Regal. And Regal setting up Davey. Davey Boy counters with an arm drag. And the Godfather now knocking down X-Pac. Samoan drop by the Bulldog on the Regal. And a pin by the Davey Boy. 1, 2, and Regal kicks out of that. Godfather not making it in time, and if he did, he didn't break it up for some reason. And Godfather now going right after William Regal. Covered by Godfather. 1, and a kick out by Regal. Go over takedown by X-Pac. And X-Pac big knee to the top of the chest of the Bulldog. And necktie drop again by William Regal onto the Godfather. And Godfather sweeping Regal down. I don't know who has an advantage. X-Pac with his feet on the ropes. 1. Davey Boy kicking out right away though. And a step over takedown. And dropping that knee right on the Bulldog's knee of his own. Regal taking down the Godfather. This action is fast and furious. And X-Pac looks like he's thinking of something. What's he going to do? Kick to the midsection. And X-Factor. X-Factor on the Davey Boy. Pinned by Regal. X-Pac breaks it up. And Regal knocks X-Pac down with a forearm right in the face for good measure. And X-Pac really needed to cover there. Counters Regal. He needs to cover Davey Boy. Davey Boy's out with that X-Factor. Now he's finally moving, crawling his way to the ropes. Leg drop onto Regal by X-Pac. And electric chair drop by Davey Boy onto X-Pac. Clothesline on Regal by the Godfather. And Godfather taking Regal, throwing him right over the top rope outside the ring. X-Pac being done the same by Davey Boy. And now it's Davey Boy knocking down the Godfather, the only two men in the ring. Davey Boy off the ropes, big jumping clothesline. And this is a chance for one of these two to take the match. Gorilla press. Down goes the Godfather. Covered by Davey on the ropes. No one was coming to save that one. And Davey Boy putting Godfather in the corner. X-Pac and Regal back in the ring as well. Reverse back elbow to counter Davey Boy. Davey Boy with a European uppercut. Hammerlock now on the Godfather. Back elbow to get out of it. X-Pac and Regal going at it. X-Pac throwing Regal over the top. Davey Boy's on the outside. Regal's on the apron. X-Pac knocking down the Godfather as well. And into the corner goes the Godfather. Oh, those educated feet. And a kick right to the face. Pulled him out with a powerbomb. Godfather's busted open. Cover. Regal breaking it up. Yeah, the Godfather getting that Crimson Mask now, courtesy of that spinning back kick by X-Pac. X-Pac countering Regal in the corner. Shoulders now into the corner. Jumping, swinging net breaker. Down goes Regal. He rolls to the outside. And Davey Boy now grabbing X-Pac, side Russian leg sweep. Godfather going after Regal on the outside, it looks like. And a bow and arrow now from Davey Boy on X-Pac. But Regal's there to break that up. And Regal and Davey Boy going at it. Exploder coming up from Regal. Got him. And the Godfather now with X-Pac in the corner. Oh, you know what's coming. Everybody, come aboard the Ho Train. And Godfather hitting the ref by mistake. Regal had a stump puller on, well, Davey Boy had a stump puller on him. Davey Boy going after X-Pac. X-Pac's fighting out. Looks like he was going for a belly-to-belly suplex. Godfather going for the pin on Regal, but X-Pac breaking that up. The fans coming aloud. They're getting loud. They're coming alive. This has been a hell of a match to crown the new European champion. Big chop. Side suplex. Down goes X-Pac. And a stomp right to the face. I think X-Pac's busted open. Looks like he might have got him right in the nose. He might have broke his nose. And up goes Regal. And the pimp drop. Down goes Regal. That Death Valley driver by the Godfather. Cover one. Oh no, X-Pac broke it up. That would have been it. Godfather would have been the new European champion. Slamming X-Pac. Godfather, big elbow down on X-Pac. And X-Pac in the corner. Davey Boy in the corner. And X-Pac countering with a fireman's carry takedown. And Godfather blocking and giving him a left over the top rope, and out goes X-Pac. And over the top rope gets thrown Regal. Davey Boy shouldn't worry about showboating and just winning the match. And if anybody doesn't think Davey Boy knew he was the favorite coming into this, they're wrong. Davey Boy running power slam. Down goes Regal. He needs X Factor. Down goes the Godfather. Covered by Davey Boy. 1, 2, 3. X-Pac cannot get there in time. And Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, comes out on top and is the new WWF European Champion. I believe this is the third time he has now held this title. What a match.
And the new European champion, the British Bulldog.
Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, the new European champion, bringing some gold back to the Hart Foundation. But now it is time for our main event of the evening. The Intercontinental Championship will be on the line in a triple threat match. One fall to a finish. Eddie Guerrero, Chris Jericho, Kurt Angle.
Making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 237 pounds, Kurt Angle.
The Olympic gold medalist, multi-time WWE champion, multi-time world heavyweight champion, intercontinental champion, European champion, king of the ring, Kurt Angle.
And his opponent, first, from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero, like Angle, has done almost everything. He is a former Intercontinental Champion, former European Champion, former Tag Team Champion, and he did it. He defeated the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, to become WWE Champion. A man who has not just great skills physically in that ring, but mentally can battle with the best of them.
And from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Chris Jericho.
Y2J Chris Jericho, just like Eddie and Kurt, has done it all. Former European champion, former tag team champion, probably the greatest intercontinental champion of all time, and the undisputed, first ever undisputed champion. The man who has done what no one else has ever done or could say they've done. He beat Stone Cold and The Rock on the same night to win that undisputed title. And just like Eddie, the only thing his physical skills in the ring are matched with is his mental ability to win the mind game. But that is what it's all about, the WWF Intercontinental Championship. Here we go. Angle locking up with Jericho. Ooh, short brainbuster. Down goes Angle. No, he's had neck problems. And Eddie and Jericho going at it. They've had battles here in the WWF, WWE, as well as legendary battles in both ECW and WCW. And Angle now going at it with Jericho. Jericho flying forearm. And Jericho go for a pin on Angle. Eddie not letting that happen. Not even a 1 count. And DDT down goes Jericho. Pinning by Guerrero. 1, and Jericho gets the shoulder up. Jericho going out of the ring. Eddie and Kurt, no love lost there. Main event, or co-main eventing WrestleMania 20, where Eddie ended up defeating Kurt to retain his WWE Championship at the time. Side Russian leg sweep. Down goes Guerrero. And it's now Jericho and Angle going at it. Kick to the midsection by Kurt. What's he going to do? And a powerbomb. Jericho countering. Fighting out of that. And big clothesline in the corner. Down goes Kurt. And Jericho picks him up. Short powerbomb. Sit out for Jericho. No cover there. Eddie back in the ring. Jericho DDTs Eddie for coming back in. Pin. 1. And Eddie gets the shoulder up after 1. And down goes Guerrero on the outside of the floor. Kick caught and stopped by Angle. Angle drops Jericho, puts him in the Boston Crab. Jericho knows how to get out of that. He does. No, those walls of Jericho, very similar, a modified version of the Boston Crab. And Jericho puts Angle into the corner. Big right hand. And faces him face first in the corner now. Guerrero now just sitting in the corner. Gonna let these guys beat each other up. Ooh. Went in for a dive miss, but now Jericho getting the brunt of Eddie. Eddie gets his leg caught and kicked right in the quadricep. And Jericho take down Eddie. He's going for the walls. And the walls of Jericho locked into Eddie Guerrero. And Eddie gets to the ropes, it looks like. Big drop kick. Down goes Kurt Angle. And a cover on Angle by Jericho. 1, and Angle kicks out of that. This is a 1 fall deciding match. Jericho. Tiger Bomb. Cover. Eddie breaks it up. Eddie looks like he's going for the 3 amigos. That's 1. 2, popping those hips, rolling Angle back up. And will he get number 3? He does. And that's how you know he's the master, because when you watch wrestling, big spinning heel kick nowadays, no one ever gets the 3rd one in a row. Eddie sure as hell did. Eddie with the cover on Angle, though. Referee completely out of position. 1, 2, and Angle kicks out. Poor officiating there. And Angle, big forearm to Eddie. He's got Eddie up. Double underhook into a suplex of his own. And Jericho taking Angle, throwing him out of the ring. And he's going to follow him, which gives Eddie time to recover. Jericho just realized that, comes back into the ring, and goes right after Guerrero. I think Jericho didn't realize that Eddie was down at first. Eddie, Grigori special. Down goes Jericho. And is he going to pin him, or is he's turn him over for something? And Eddie with the chair to... Kurt Angle got a chair. Hit Eddie. Look, they tried to hit Eddie. Missed it. Big spinning heel kick by Jericho. And Eddie... There's a chair in the ring. That is legal. No disqualification in this match. And, Kurt just ramming Jericho's neck and shoulder blades right into that turnbuckle. And Angle's got Jericho. German suplex. It's 1. That's 2. He's going to go for the trifecta. And 3. Down goes Jericho. And over the top rope and out of the ring goes Guerrero. Angle, why is he following him? He has Jericho where he needs to be. And he's going to cover Jericho now. 1 and a 1 count. I would have thought when Angle got back in, he'd maybe go for the ankle lock. Jericho was in a perfect position for it. And Angle now. Angle slam. Down goes Jericho into the cover. 1, but Eddie saves it. Not just saves it, knocks out the ref as well. And a Northern Light suplex. Don't even bother with the pin. The ref's out. And now Angle dropping Guerrero with a forearm. This is what is needed. This is an Intercontinental Championship matchup. Guerrero now off the ropes. And drop kick. I think Angle thought he was going for a clothesline, so he got ready for a suplex, but Guerrero came in and just drop-kicked Angle right out of the ring. And big bulldog, down goes Eddie Guerrero. Jericho now rolling him over, going for the cover. Angle's down. 1, 2, and no, Guerrero kicks out. That was Jericho's best shot, going for a city dropkick, missed. And Guerrero now, is he going for a gory special again? No, 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 he's not. And a massive 1, 2, Razor's Edge type power bomb. Sit down to the pin. Only got a 2 count, but that was close. That's what Eddie needed. Angle's back in the ring though, and a Northern Lights of his own out of the chair with a pin. 1. Eddie kicks out. Maybe the back of Eddie's head or his neck grazed that chair. Angle going back to the top rope now, and Guerrero's down. And the Angle moonsault, he hit it. I remember him coming off the cage and missing that. Jericho, what wherewithal when Angle hit it, recovering. Jericho went for the pin, but Angle's on the pin now too. Guerrero kicks out, but how cunning and smart ring awareness of Jericho. All 3 men back to their feet. Oh, a spinning heel kick, but both heels got Jericho from Angle. There goes German suplex. Perfect bridge by Guerrero on Angle. 1, 2, and Angle kicks out. That's as perfect as it's going to get. And a version of almost like a cloverleaf with that knee in the back, almost like a cloverleaf wall to Jericho type move. And Angle taps out. Eddie Guerrero tapped out the gold medalist. And we have ourselves a new Intercontinental Champion crowned. The first Intercontinental Champion of the new Shotgun era. And that is going to be Eddie Guerrero. What a match.
Here's your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero, the new Intercontinental Champion. And that's going to do it from Baton Rouge. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. We're going to be moving on now to Shotgun. So I'm just going to pause the recording here and continue after I do whatever customized changes I have to do. Okay, everybody, welcome to Shotgun Saturday Night. We have now crowned a champion in every single division, I guess you would say. We are live from Charlotte, North Carolina as well. But all champions are crowned in the WWF now. And we've got a hell of a lineup here tonight for you. And we're going to be kicking things off in tag team action. The current reigning WWF Tag Team Champions, Edge and Christian, in a non-title match, will take on the Road Dogg Jesse James and the Badass Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaws. These were 2 of the 3 teams involved last week in that insane TLC match that crowned the first tag team champions for the new Shotgun era. And if any chance you missed it, a few days back on Heat, we crowned our first European and Intercontinental champions respectively. The Bulldog Davey Boy Smith taking home the European crown, and in a classic triple threat match, Eddie Guerrero defeating both Kurt Angle and Chris Jericho to become the new Intercontinental Champion.
think you know me.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 476 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, the Rated R Superstar, Edge and Christian.
Edge and Christian, the current WWF Tag Team Champions. If you missed last week as well, we crowned a new World Wrestling Federation champion, that being The Undertaker, a hardcore champion in Mankind, a women's champion in Jacqueline, who will be in action tonight. And
their opponent, at a combined weight of 484 pounds, Billy and the Dog, Jesse James, the new age.
well, before JoJo interrupted me, last week we crowned a new WWF champion in The Undertaker, a hardcore champion in Mankind, tag champions in Edge and Christian, and a women's champion in Jacqueline. The Outlaws, Edge and Christian. And Edge and Christian on the same page, as you'd expect. The tag champions. And Billy Gunn starting things off with Edge, backing Edge into the corner. Back in Edge's own corner. Maybe not saving space for Billy right now. Referee going to separate him. And oh! Billy coming in hard, getting dropped hold, leaning right on the ropes now. And what's Edge going to do? Oh, pulls him in. That rope getting the side of Billy Gunn's neck right there. That can't be any good for you. Big right hand onto Billy, and Edge now taking Billy, Irish whip over the top rope, and Christian right there. Didn't seem to do anything. Edge wants it. Big kick to the spine now by Edge on the outside. Billy Gunn fighting back. Big right hands of his own. And Billy Gunn now taking it to Edge on the outside. Edge might be regretting going to that route with Billy Gunn. And into the ring comes Billy. Edge follows. And a counter by Billy. Big super kick to the midsection by Billy on the Edge. And DDT. Down goes Edge. Billy Gunn now with a ton of experience. I don't think the experience factor is going to have too much of an impact in this match, because all four of these guys are very experienced ring veterans, have basically been through and done it all in this business. And Edge tagging in Christian. And Christian with the jawbreaker on the Gunn. Gunn countering, snapmare and Christian over, and he's going to take him over. He is going to take him over and down. Billy Gunn needs to make a tag to the Road Dogg. He's been in there way too long. He's been there the whole time, and there is that tag. After dragging Christian over to the corner, that is tag team experience. And Billy Gunn has that tag team experience. And Christian countering Road Dogg, whipping him back into his own corner with Edge. And tagging in Edge. And punch right to the gut. Right to the ribs, actually. And Edge setting up the Road Dogg powerbomb. Running powerbomb, sit-out style. Call that a Liger bomb for the legendary Jushin Thunder Liger. Billy Gunn, though, an extremely experienced tag team wrestler with Bart, part of the Smoking Guns, Road Dogg, New Age Outlaws, Chuck, Billy, and Chuck. All three of those teams winning championships with all of them. And the Impaler DDT by Edge. Edge now setting up Road Dogg. Is Billy going to try to stop him? No. Spear! Edge spears Road Dogg. Cover. 1, 2, and Road Dogg gets the shoulder up. Maybe a little too early for it. Edge now from face lock. Road Dogg countering out of it. And Edge now whipping Road Dogg into him in Christian's corner. Tagged back into Christian. They Irish whip Road Dogg into the ropes. And double clothesline, double forearms. And Road Dogg, though, countering Christian. Kicking him in the face. Big flying forearm and a nip up by the Road Dogg. He's got to go make a tag. Big knife edge to Christian. And there's a traditional stun gun for Christian. And Road Dogg, here he comes. Those short left jabs. Doing his little dance. Popped him with the right. Top of the head, right between the eyes. And a short arm clothesline. Christian countering the Road Dogg. And Christian now. Reverse DDT. No cover there. Picking back the Road Dogg up. And Christian go for a hand blocked by the Road Dogg. Reverse elbow on the Road Dogg. Christian rolling the outside. Smashing the Road Dogg right in the apron. You gotta believe, though, if the Outlaws can get a win tonight, they have to be #1 contenders. They'd have to have earned themselves a title shot by knocking off the champs. You'd believe that. And in this new shotgun era, I can tell you that's exactly the case. If a champion's in a match, even if their title is not on the line, they are at jeopardy because if they lose, they've just opened up a new contender for them. And referee's up to 6 now. Christian getting thrown back in the ring. Here comes the Road Dogg. So every match, very important here. Backbreaker run. Christian by the Road Dogg. Road Dogg going back to Billy now. Looks like he's going to make the tag. And Billy showboating. No reason now. He needs to go in for the kill if they want to knock off the champs and earn themselves a shot. Big drop kick. Down goes Christian. And big drop kick. Down goes Billy, seated in the corner. And now he's going to stomp him and rub that knee right in the side of Billy Gunn's face. And the crowd now coming alive for Christian. He's going to go for the unprettier. Rolls Billy over. Cover. 1, 2. And Billy with the kick out at 2. And big backdrop on the counter. Billy Gunn setting Christian up. What's this? Delayed suplex. No, jackhammer. Jackhammer slammed by Billy. Covering Christian. That's 1. And Edge breaks that up. And Road Dogg running Edge off. Nothing more of that, though. And Christian with the counter on to Billy Gunn. Big slap. And Billy just whipping him into the corner. Oh, big splash. And Christian getting up. What's Billy setting up for? Famouser. That'll do it. And the referee out of position. Big suplex from Billy on Edge. And I can't see Christian's face. Big kick to the gut. Swinging neckbreaker, but he might be busted open from do that Famouser. Christian counter with the neckbreaker though, and a sit out front face suplex by Christian. He is busted wide open. Up to the top rope goes Christian, and frog splash. Edge out on the floor. Christian with the cover on Billy. 1, 2, and Billy Gunn with the kick out. Christian might want to make a tag to Edge here. But what's Christian setting up for in the corner? A spear of his own. Cover. 1, 2, Oh, and the Road Dogg at the very, and I mean the very last second with the breakup. Fireman's carry, Christian. Oh, Billy Gunn counters. Impaler DDT of his own. And that blood just keeps coming down Christian's face. European uppercut, down goes Billy Gunn. And Billy Gunn rolls to the outside edge. Going right for Billy Gunn as well. And Christian now. Smashing Billy Gunn's face on the apron. Hardest part of the ring, as we always say, and it is that big steel pole there. Covered by a piece of cloth just so you don't see it. And Billy Gunn is busted open as well now. So Christian and Billy Gunn, referee's up to 4. This has just become a fight between these two tag teams. Referee's up to 6. Referee's up to 7. Billy. And hammering. Oh, and Christian just hit the back of his head on those stairs. Referee up to 8. And Billy Gunn, 9. Coming back into the ring. Is this gonna... This isn't gonna... And that's a count out, but that's a victory. The Outlaws, even though by count out, have defeated the current WWF Tag Team Champions. And in my eyes, that means they are number 1 contenders for those tag titles, and they will get a shot at that.
Here are your winners, Billy and the Dog, Jesse James, the New Age Outlaws.
The Outlaws, the now number 1 contenders there for the tag team titles. Billy Gunn busted open, Christian busted open. Now, if they win by count out in their title match, they're not getting the belts. So Billy's got to remember that next time. What a match to kick off Shotgun Saturday night. Here's an interesting match now. We're going to have the new European champion, Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, is in action. He will be taking on William Regal. And during that fatal 4-way for the title on Heat a few days ago, the Bulldog and Regal really were getting at it in that match. And it's actually Regal who the Bulldog pinned to win the title. So Regal's out for some revenge. If Regal can get a win over the Bulldog tonight, you gotta believe he's earned himself a title shot as well.
Making his way to the ring from Manchester, England, weighing in at 256 pounds, the European champion, the British Bulldog.
Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, now 3-time WWF European Champion. And this will be a big matchup, a Battle of England, a Battle of the UK. The power of the Bulldog versus the catch-as-catch-can technique of William Regal.
And his opponent from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 243 pounds, William Reed L.
William Regal here. One thing in this game I noticed, if you have a advanced creation on the entrance, it doesn't matter what you set the background to, the Titantron, whatever is selected, will play, as well as the Minitron will play. And it'll like lap over what you put up there, so it looks really weird. I did notice that. So yeah, this is, you can tell by the weird jumps that whoever I downloaded this from made a advanced entrance. And here we go. European champion Davey Boy Smith, British Bulldog, and William Regal. Regal with a nice hip toss. Down goes Bulldog, and a knee right to the face of Davey Boy. Not really how you want to spend your Saturday night, I don't think. And Regal whipping Davey Boy up and over the top rope. Goes the Bulldog, and Regal right after him. I think Regal realizes, you know, this is his chance at redemption from the pin on Heat in that match, but also it's a chance at earning a title match. And here's the Dragon Sleeper by William Regal. And will the Bulldog submit this early? And no, he does not. Regal lets go of it. Regal on the attack. Davey Boy coming in with that high knee. Cross body block by the Bulldog. Big kick to the spine, and Davey Boy now in firm control of William Regal. Ripping that arm around. Oh, I spoke too soon. Regal gets out of it. Big clothesline of his own. And down goes the Bulldog. And Regal stomping on the leg, back of the quad of Davey Boy. And a cover. Regal 1, and Davey Boy kicks out at 1. And a push out of the grapple, a big clothesline by the British Bulldog. And down goes Regal. And Bulldog ripping up, and down goes Regal by the head. Covered by the Bulldog on a Regal. Regal not even a 1 count. Way too early in this match so far. Big necktie drop by William Regal on Davey Boy Smith, and Regal's really doing, oh, maybe trying to set up for the Regal stretch there. Davey Boy counter, jumping knee misses by the Bulldog. Bulldog, though, gets that arm and side Russian leg sweep. Down goes William Regal. We've already seen one champion tonight defeated. Will we see another? Davey Boy right now in firm control, saying not happening on my watch. Dropping that knee right down to the canvas, and a knee right to the back of Regal. Knee to the face as well. Stomping on the back. Davey Boy now just viciously attacking Regal. And a cover by Davey Boy 1, and Regal kicks out at 1. And a counter with a nice double leg takedown by Regal. Davey Boy rolling out to the apron. Regal, big right hand, and down goes the Bulldog onto the floor. Another knee right to the back. Right hand by Regal. Ooh, big clubbing shot to the back of Regal. And European uppercut by Regal. Down goes Bulldog. Refs up to 4. Fireman's carry counter takedown by Davey Boy. And Davey Boy now has Regal. Where's he going to go with him? And throws him back into the ring. And referee at 7. Davey Boy gets in. So, ooh, military press by the Bulldog. And down goes Regal. Will he set up for the power slam? He power slammed Regal on the floor, if you remember, and pinned him. It was false count anywhere. The British Bulldog setting Regal up, scoops him up on his shoulder, and he power slam. That'll do it. 1, 2, 3. And the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, with a big victory here over William Regal. Take nothing away from Regal. That was a hell of a match and a hell of an effort on his end. Bulldog, big, impressive victory here tonight on Shotgun Saturday Night. just days after winning the European Championship for the third time. And we told you earlier in the show, we do have the new WWF Women's Champion, Jacqueline, in action tonight. She'll be going one-on-one with Alundra Blayze. These were the final two participants, I believe, in the Battle Royal to determine the Women's Champion from last week. So, like with the early two matches, Alundra has everything to gain here, but she has a lot to lose. If she wins here, she gains a title shot. But if she loses, she's going to have to be at the bottom of the pecking order. And here she comes, the new Women's Champion.
Making her way to the ring from Dallas, Texas, the WWE Women's Champion, Jacqueline.
Jacqueline in front of her home crowd, hometown fans last week on Shotgun. The fan favorite by far in that match. Outlasted 5 other women to become the Women's Champion in that Battle Royal.
And her opponent, from Tampa, Florida, Alundra Blayze.
Alundra Blayze was a last-minute fill-in for that match, and she did not disappoint. Oh, I'm wrong. I believe it was Jacqueline and Stephanie at the end, I think. But Alundra Blayze had a great outing as well. And just like the two matches prior, a huge opportunity. If you can knock off the champion, you will earn yourself a championship match. But if you lose, you will put yourself at the bottom of the pecking order. You will go to the absolute back of the line. So there is a chance of losing something here in Alundra's case. And Jacqueline backing Alundra up into the corner. Referee going to try to separate these two, and does successfully. Nice clean break. Alundra now short arm suplex on Jacqueline. Ooh, big knife edge by Alundra on to Jacqueline. Jacqueline rolls through, drop toe hold counter. And right hand block by Alundra, a forearm of her own, and another tie up. And Jacqueline showing her power and dominance right away, backing Alundra up into the corner. Alundra's not shy of power either, but Jacqueline, look at those, not just her upper body, but look at those legs. She is extremely strong on the lower part of her body, but big back body drop. And a tiger suplex, but with a release, a tiger release suplex there into Alundra. Couldn't fully see it because the ref decided to get, he wanted camera time, but big spinning back kick into the stomach. And Alundra now up and draped right over the top rope by Jacqueline. Jacqueline in firm control, showing why she is the current WWF Women's Champion. And a submission now on the hammerlock from a standing position with Alundra sitting. Alundra getting up though, and big shot to the stomach there by Alundra to get out of that. And a gut wrench suplex of her own, and down goes Jacqueline, and a big kick to the stomach. And going for that PK right in her face, but Jackie, thank God for her getting out of the way. Into the corner, and a monkey flip by Jacqueline, taking Alundra out of that corner. And roll over. Nice double underhook short suplex of her own. Jackie, big kick to the back. And a cover by Jacqueline. 1. And Blayze kicks out at 1. Drop kick right to the shoulder blades. And Jackie signaling that that's it. But there, Alundra countering. And face first into the mat goes Jacqueline. And stomp around the shoulder blades. The Jacqueline whipping Alundra back into the corner and another monkey flip. And go behind Jacqueline. Short German suplex with a bridge though. 1, 2, and a kick out by Playz. That's one of Playz's favorite moves, the German suplex. Jackie now setting up Alundra for something. Oh, float over, DDT, spiked her. And that's got to be it. Cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. That right shoulder coming up right as 3 was coming down. Jackie cannot believe it. Big drop kick to the shoulder blades of Alundra now. Jacqueline's got to be thinking, if that didn't do it, what will? Alundra countering with a big kick to the top of the head. Drop kick now. Down goes Jacqueline. Now Alundra's setting Jacqueline up for something. What's she looking for? Go behind, and that's the German suplex of her own she was looking for. Jacqueline, though, right into the ropes. Perfect ring. I don't know if it was ring awareness or just luck on that positioning, but Jacqueline needed it. Couple clotheslines. Big jumping side kick by Alundra. Jacqueline now trying to regroup and gather herself into the corner. And what's Alundra thinking? Alundra seating Jacqueline up on that top turnbuckle and flipping up. And a modified Frankenstein or Hurricane Rana from the corner. And go behind again. German suplex with the bridge. That's got to do it. No ropes to save Jackie. 2, 3. And that's huge. Alundra Playz has just earned herself a WWF Women's Championship match. So we've had 3 champions involved in single competition, or not single, but in competition tonight. 2 of them have fallen. Tag champions losing to the Outlaws, and now Jacqueline losing to Alundra Playz. Davey Boy was successful against Regal, but that's huge. That young lady just earned herself a one-on-one WWF Women's Championship matchup sometime in the future with Jacqueline. So our next matchup, we have 2 competitors who were involved in championship matches previously. Goldust losing to Mankind in that crazy backstage brawl for the Hardcore title, and Eddie Guerrero winning, though. I misspoke. Eddie Guerrero winning the Intercontinental Championship last week or this past couple days on Heat. So our 4th match and our 4th champion involved, Eddie Guerrero and Goldust. Goldust, no pun intended, with a golden opportunity here to knock off the Intercontinental Champion. And if he can do so, he'll earn himself a title shot. Well, let's welcome the new Intercontinental Champion, the Shotgun.
Making his way to the ring from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero winning that title in a classic triple threat matchup over both Chris Jericho and Kurt Angle on Heat. Eddie's got to be weary of Goldust, though. He's definitely got some tricks up his sleeve. He knows how to play the mind games. And the fact that 2 out of 3 champions have fallen in non-title matches tonight. Again, I'll say it, no pun intended, a golden opportunity for the Golden One himself, Goldust. If he can knock off Guerrero tonight, he will earn himself a future Intercontinental Championship match with the champion. Goldust, a former multi-time Intercontinental Champion in his own right, knows what it's like to have that gold, to be in that spot, a veteran of the business, the son of a plumber. And the psychological edge, you have to believe, will go to Goldust in this match. But Eddie, like we've said before, he is the master of both the physical and mental game. This should be a great matchup here. And Goldust knocking down Guerrero. Big kick to the back of Eddie, and a big elbow now down to Eddie. Now I'm going to get off commentary a little bit for a second. I've noticed in this game, and I don't know if it's in the other 2K games, when you do universe mode and you have Goldust in there, his power ranking is so high. And he almost never loses when you just sim and not watch the match. He wins so much, his power, I don't get it. So that's just something I've noticed in 2K with Goldust. And good counter by Eddie. Into the ropes goes Goldust. Throw first. And Eddie now in firm control. And Eddie's got Goldust. Oh, stomp right to the midsection. We're here from, I believe, in North Carolina, Charlotte, I believe. Charlotte, North Carolina. For Shotgun Saturday Night. And if you're just joining us, welcome. And we have Goldust taking on the current and new Intercontinental Champion Eddie Guerrero in a non-title matchup here on Shotgun. And Eddie getting out of the corner there, coming up or over, and it hits head scissors. Down goes Goldust. Big kick to the shoulder blades. Cover. One. And Goldust out at one. Big chop by Eddie and a European uppercut. And a kick right to the calf. Into the ropes goes Goldust. Under Eddie. And Hurricane Rana. Down goes Goldust. And Eddie now almost a seated atomic or abdominal stretch from the seated position. Very innovative. And will Goldust tap out to the seated abdominal stretch? Goldust saying no. Eddie's not letting go. Goldust got a little ways to get to the ropes. And Eddie finally releases the hold. I think he realized Goldust might not tap out. But Eddie's going to the top. Will this be? Eddie's turning around. Corkscrew, and he missed. I think Eddie wanted to be unpredictable. I think he thought if he went for the frog splash, it would be too predictable. Problem is he took so long. Goldust was able to recover. Both of them out on the floor now. European uppercut. Goldust down. And up on the shoulders is Goldust. Up and down onto the steps. Face first onto those steel steps. Wrestler versus steps. Steps always win. Steps are undefeated. Big chop. And Eddie now getting Goldust up. Is this? Yep, the three amigos. That's one. Hip hop in the hips. Roll over, and that's number two. And will he get number three? Unlike every imitator today in real life, he actually gets the third one. And the cover by Eddie. 1, 2, and a kick out by Goldust. And Goldust counters with the fireman's carry. And Goldust with front face lock, but Eddie's countering out of it. Good shots to the gut and a kick to the gut. Eddie power bomb. That's what he was looking for, up to the top. I think we know what's coming, and it's the frog splash. Cover, 1, 2, 3. The Intercontinental Champion victorious here on Shotgun. And the frog splash right there to end it. The Intercontinental Champion Eddie Guerrero with a good outing. Goldust, not a bad showing either. But Goldust falls to Eddie Guerrero here on Shotgun Saturday night. He will be put at the back of the line as regards to Intercontinental Championship matches. Now this, another big matchup. D-Generation X will take on the Brothers of Destruction. The Undertaker, last week, becoming the new World Wrestling Federation champion. I know Hunter and Sean are thinking, first of all, let's survive this match. Let's try to win the match. But you know deep down inside, either one of them get a victory over the dead man, and they will earn themselves a WWF Championship matchup. Now, DX has to be careful here tonight. They're coming off a loss on Heat a couple days ago to the Hart Foundation of the Anvil and the Hitman. So,
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 487 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, D-Generation X.
D-Generation X, Shawn Michaels, Triple H against the Brothers of Destruction. Here they come. Kane and his brother, the new WWF champion, The Undertaker.
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 654 pounds, Kane and The Undertaker, the Brothers of Destruction.
If these two don't intimidate you, something's wrong. There is no more powerful force in the WWF than The Undertaker and Kane. And when they're working together, that's about as scary as when they're against each other. Now you gotta believe, even though they are teaming up tonight, that Kane wants a shot at the WWF title as well. So not just is the Undertaker got to worry about Shawn and Hunter, but, you know, you never know. Now there's another question here. We don't know who the number 1 contender is for the WWF title yet. But if Taker can defeat either Shawn or Triple H, we know who isn't. And Shawn and Kane are going to start things off. Kane tossing Shawn down. We've heard rumors that maybe, big boot, over the top rope goes Shawn. That maybe Shawn Michaels would be the number 1 contender. He wasn't involved in the match last week. And Kane and Shawn Michaels now on the outside. HBK taking Kane and a big chop. Doesn't even affect Kane. Big uppercut and down goes the showstopper. And a belly-to-belly suplex. Down goes Michaels on the outside. And Kane is just saying right now it's over. Referee up to 5. Is Kane going to try to chokeslam Michaels already? No, he's not. Throws him right back into the ring. Kane also knows if Kane can beat Shawn, then if Shawn is number 1 contender, that's got to drop him down. So, like I said, this is huge. And we all say, where's Triple H stand in this? If Hunter can get a victory over Kane, or especially if he can get a victory over The Undertaker, he's going to be number 1 contender. And Fireman's Carry takedown to Kane. Big Red Machine. And a side slam onto the Big Red Machine by Triple H. And Kane thrown over the top rope by the Game. And Triple H is going to follow Kane out there. And he's going to bring him somewhere. He's bringing him, looks like, throws him right into the guardrail, right into the barrier. Smashes his head right on it as well. And for as evil at 5 now as the ref, as the Undertaker is, these fans want to see the dead man. But big suplex on the Kane on the outside. And Triple H trying to throw Kane in the ring and not happening. This is where the Game glitches out because there's an opponent in the way. They're going to both get counted out. Or, nope, Triple H gets into the ring and Kane gets counted out because of how stupid the AI is in 2K. And that's why. And there are so many people that want 2K to make a football game. Look at that. Now, if 2K can make a football game like All Pro Football 2K8 or ESPN 2K5, then great. Do I have faith that they could? No. Not at all. And there was an example of it. DX gets the win by countout. To me, that does nothing for the standings. Kane will not get dropped in any standing. I think he's dead last in the rankings anyway for the WWF title. But Shawn won't get dropped. No one's going to move a spot due to horrible AI. And the fans wanted The Undertaker and they didn't get him. Thanks, 2K. It is now time for the main event of the evening. Stone Cold Steve Austin will take on Psycho Sid. Both of these men are on a losing streak. Austin failing to win the Fatal 4-Way last week for the WWF title, and Psycho Sid falling on Heat to The Rock. The only thing we know is at least one of these guys is going to have a win.
Making his way to the ring from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And the Texas Rattlesnake not in a good mood at all due to what happened last week. Failing to capture the WWF title once again in that Fatal 4-Way with him, the man they call Vader, the Hitman Bret Hart, and the eventual winner, The Undertaker. But if Austin can get a win here, that puts him right back where he needs to be on that winning route. Sid needs it as well. Sid falling to The Rock a couple days ago on Heat.
And his opponent from West Memphis, Arkansas, weighing in at 317 pounds, Psycho Sid.
Sid, one of the most dangerous men in the World Wrestling Federation. But being dangerous alone will not get you wins. And he needs it. A match that was very close on Heat with The Rock. Looked like at one point he had it won after he hit the power bomb, but Mr. McMahon, of course, getting on the apron, distracting the ref long enough for Rocky to recover. And not just did Rocky beat Sid, but he beat him with his own move, the choke slam. So, if you think Steve Austin right now is pissed off the last week for losing the title match, Sid is on another level of angry. And here we go. Main event underway. Psycho Sid, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Sid pushes Austin into the ropes. Drop down by Sid. Big boot by the big man. And down goes Austin. And a kick right to the shoulder blades and the spine. And a stomp right to that lower back. Sid going right for the arm. Sid very quickly establishing dominance. And now he had a really good pace. And now he's going to slow it down. So he's going to, I guess it's part of his plan, that nerve hold. And Austin counters Sid, fireman's carry takedown. People forget how good of a technician Stone Cold really is. And Austin with that neck crank. And trying to twist the head right off of Sid, it looked like. Down goes Sid, cover. One. And Sid kicks out at one. And a knee right to the back. Shoulder blades, probably top of the spine. And a big knee to the face. Nothing pretty about that. Another knee to the shoulder blade area. And big right hand by Austin. Sid now leaning on the ropes. Austin up and down version of the stun gun, a move which he is the one who made famous. That stun gun. And a Luthez press on the Sid. Pounding away with those rights on the Psycho Sid. And Austin now measuring the big man. And kick to the gut. Stunner. Stone Cold Stunner. Down goes Sid. 1, 2. And Sid with the shoulder up. That right shoulder coming up. Now Austin is with a front chin lock on the mat with Sid. I think he realizes he can wear him down a little bit, maybe get another stunner on him. And Psycho Sid now grabbing Austin. Sidewalk slam. Plants the rattlesnake. Austin getting up. He just keeps getting up, but Sid hammering in the back now. Forearms, clubbing smashes. Irish rip into the corner. Here comes Sid. Misses. Head first into the corner. Kick to the gut. And what's Austin setting up for? Pile driver, maybe. Oh, back body drop by Sid. Sid scoops Austin up. What's he going to do with him? Big slam. Sid's got Austin up. And a choke slam with authority. And now Sid measuring Austin. This is what happened to The Rock on Heat. No. Big kick to the gut. Sid's going for the power bomb. Power bomb. Down goes Austin. Cover. 1, 2, and Austin with that left shoulder coming up. So they've both taken each other's best shots and have survived up to this point. Sid into the ropes and a big leg drop. That won't win you any matches. I don't know how it ever did in the past. And a stomp to the face. But both men have taken each other's best shots and have still kept going. And Cobra clutch? The camel clutch, actually. And Austin scoops out of there, drops Sid. Big hammer to the back of Sid by Austin. Reverse elbow by Sid getting out of it. Belly to belly. Austin fighting out of it. Either a belly to belly or maybe a bear hug he was going for. Austin setting Sid up again. This time he's going to get it. The pile driver. And Sid is busted wide open. And Sid now crawling to the corner, trying to get to his feet. And Sid grabs Austin, though. Military press. Up high goes Austin and face down. And a big clothesline by Sid. I think Austin's just trying to get Sid to wear himself out. You know, Ali style. Punch himself out. But Sid's such a big guy, you can't do that. Sid's going for another choke slam. And got it. You can't do that strategy. And a big leg drop by Sid. This is after the choke slam. Referee out of position. 1, 2, and Austin kicks out. Yeah, Sid should have probably went for the cover right after the choke slam. I think the leg drop sort of just woke Austin up. Sid's going, measuring him again, and oh, he's going to go for the power bomb again. This one will end it. And power bomb. Cover him. Sid goes for the pin. 1, 2, and Austin kicks out at 2. Is this Stone Cold Steve Austin or John Cena? 1, 2. Chokeslam, powerbomb again, and Austin kicks out. And Austin pushing Sid off. Austin now setting Sid up. And kick to the gut. Stunner! That'll do it. Cover. 1, 2, and Sid kicks out. Are we in Charlotte, North Carolina or Tokyo, Japan? Because these false finishes are crazy. Inside cradle by Steve Austin. 1, 2, you forget he's a technician, and Sid kicks out at the last second. The bloody battered face of Sid. Big right hand block by Sid. And a big sidewalk slam on Austin. Sid for a third time. Austin counters the chokeslam. Snapmare over. And going back to that side headlock. Sid was looking for another chokeslam. Austin Lou Thesz press. Again, right on that open wound. And a stomp for good measures. Cover. 1, 2. Sid kicks out at 2. What is it going to take to win this matchup? And the head crank again by Austin, trying to rip that head right off of Sid, it seems. Like he was a Jack-specific action figure. Austin setting Sid up again. Kick to the gut. And another stunner. Sid's out in the middle of the ring. Cover. 1, 2, and 3. Austin, Stone Cold, gets the victory. But that was a hell of a match. And that was a hell of a main event. And there's your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Sid's up. Sid's not saying anything. Sid giving Austin, reaching out the hand, and Austin shakes it. For as tough as Austin is, he's also a very smart man. You'd want to believe that in his head he wanted to say, you know, give him the bird and tell him to F off and everything, but realizing what they both just went through, that might not have been the best decision. So, Stone Cold Steve Austin, big victory here on Shotgun Saturday Night over Psycho Sid. Till next week, it's been a hell of a ride. We had a great Heat show, great Shotgun show. Next week, a lot more coming at you. Till then, everybody, have a great night.